Imagine using hypnosis in place of general anesthesia during surgery or even to treat certain diseases. As Chanel explains, it is happening and it's transforming modern medicine in a remarkable way.
I feel the grass under my feet and I can hear tree frogs, cicadas, wind in the trees.
Cindy Neal is in her favorite happy place.
3 acres of nothing but grass with trees around. It is very familiar.
But that's only in her mind. Cindy's body in an operating room having breast cancer surgery. But it's what she's not having that seems unbelievable.
Surgery without general anesthesia, which is crazy, but kind of wonderful.
It's all part of a groundbreaking new study now underway at Houston's MD Anderson Cancer Center.
What we wanted to do is try something that no one's really tried before, which is, can we modify the anesthesia regimen during surgery by combining hypnosis with just a local?
Dr. Lorenzo Cohen is the Integrative Medicine Program's director.
Pain is felt in the brain. So if there's a way to deactivate that part of the brain, then the person doesn't experience pain.
Patients in the trial with stage 0 or 1 breast cancer are given only a local anesthetic instead of the usual general anesthesia. Incredibly, patients like Cindy, who had a lumpectomy, are actually conscious during the surgery, but they're guided into a state of deep relaxation by a hypnotherapist.
It's the use of the imagination to allow yourself to be somewhere else.
Of course, an anesthesiologist is always ready to jump in if needed. But so far, in nearly 50 surgeries, that's only happened once.
I think this is quite a remarkable thing that we're able to achieve here.
This MD Anderson trial is still ongoing, but hypnosis is already widely used to treat a variety of other ailments, like gastrointestinal issues.
Notice the relaxation traveling down into your chest.
Do you think it's helping?
I do think it's helping. You're imagining going through some sort of space or some other environment, whether it's a cabin in the woods or a garden.
To manage digestive problems caused by ulcerative colitis, Sarah Blau has hypnosis to complement her other treatments and lifestyle changes.
By getting the brain to not worry or fear having symptoms, it opens up the door to be able to go out and live your life.
There are a lot of people who are watching who have all sorts of issues. Would you say if they were apprehensive, they should give it a try?
I would definitely recommend it as something for people to try because if there's no possible harm, why not try it?
As for Cindy Neal, several months after surgery,
I am free of cancer at the moment. We hope forever. It's a happy ending.